What up? It's your boy Troy. We're going to break down another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And we're going to look at these attraction and dating insights so that you can find the perfect dating partner or your ideal dating lifestyle. So without further ado, let's jump in the video and break it down.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Kiana.
Kiana, how old are you?
I'm 29.
29, and what do you do?
I'm a director of events and logistics. I host events all over the valley, but I'm mainly known for a tarot reader. I'm the best tarot reader in Phoenix. And best tarot reader Phoenix. I also I am the executive of the Hype Network, and I host classes, aerobics and step classes with my girl Bianca, and I model and many, many others.
Okay, very cool. So you do a lot.
Yeah.
And now, what are some things?
I'm dying because as soon as she said tarot reading, those dudes popped their balloons. And I get it. You got to remember this. Like, man, a lot of females, that feminine energy, they love like fucking tarot cards, horoscopes, crystal readings, all that kind of shit, right? Unicorns, you know what I mean? I understand where those guys are coming from. But just remember, that's a lot of females dig that kind of shit. They're all about the emotions. Remember, they're about the movement of energy, the flow, the spontaneous. That can be very powerful. That's a feminine instinct to be spontaneous. But when it's unhealthy, it flips, and the other side of that coin is chaos. And so those men might have been in a relationship where a girl was into that kind of stuff and it felt chaotic. I can relate with y'all, so don't even trip, but let's keep it rolling.
Things you look for in a man?
Honesty, trust. I feel like hustler has such like a bad connotation, but someone that, can keep me going too. Like, I really want to be able to like be inspired. And so that's very important to me.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
My deal breakers are kids. I don't want any kids. If you've ever cheated in a relationship, that's probably like another deal breaker for me. So
okay. All right. So we did get a few pop balloons. Let's head on over to these guys, see why they ended up popping. All right. Let's start with your name and age.
My name is Josh. 39 years old.
And Josh, why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I popped my balloon because you said you were a tarot reader. Yeah, I'm really big on energies, and I think that me being a Christian, it kind of goes against my values and whatnot. So I feel like within that, I'm gonna have to.
I completely respect that. I think it's important that I can be who I am and do what I do with my career. So thank you.
I'm Justin. I'm 34. And specifically, the reason why I popped my balloon is because, she's definitely a beautiful lady. I like the tattoos, business owner, fully operational and all that stuff, right? Unfortunately, I know her mother and her as well. We are more of a homie vibe.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just proud of everything she's doing, so.
Mad respect and good to see you.
Yeah,
oh my gosh. Wow.
So, do you have any questions to ask the guys to kind of help you narrow it down? See who's more of your type? Okay, go for it.
What are your zodiac signs?
Okay. Let's start over here with your name and age.
There it is, dude. Her question is, what are your zodiac signs? I mean, if that's your vibe, you're into it, you're into this type of girl. But if you ain't into that, then fucking bounce right now.
I'm not too familiar on zodiac signs. I believe July means Cancer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so.
Like early July, yeah.
Okay, Cancer.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Yes.
Go down over here. All right, your name and age, and what's your zodiac sign?
My name is Jay, 31, and I'm a Gemini.
No, I'm just kidding. just joking. I love to do that to make everyone feel scared because they are scared of zodiac. So.
Okay, any other questions for the guys?
Where would you take me on my first date?
I would take you. Do you like seafood?
I love seafood.
I would probably take you somewhere at seafood, most likely. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go back here. All right, where are you going to take her on the first date?
I would say I'm really interested in vegan food. So Giving Tree Cafe.
Notice how both these dudes, when she asked, where are you going to go on your first date? They both said something that has to do with dinner, like sitting down having food. Why the fuck do you have to go do that? Why do you have to do that? I want you to break the paradigm that you're typically stuck in, and that's I have to go show her my value with money and take her to something fancy. If you do that, this is what you're doing right away. Is you're investing into the relationship, and she hasn't invested into shit yet. You've spent your time, money, and resources to show her something of value. Don't fucking do that. Rather, do something that has equal investment and is something you're already going to do. So maybe you're in a town that you haven't been before. You're meeting this woman, and you say, hey, I wanted to go check out this aquarium. Want to meet me? Or you say, hey, there's a flower garden at this place. Do you want to go walk through the flower garden for a little while? Or there's a cool spot where I want to go hiking. Let's go meet and hike at this spot. Now that's completely different than probably what you're used to fucking hearing, but that's what works, and it's going to save your ass because that what you invest in matters more. And if you're the only motherfucker investing into the relationship and she hasn't done that yet, you're setting yourself up for failure because she can exit at any time because she hasn't invested in you. So rather you do something that allows you to have a mutual line of investment, something simple. It's not going to cost you money right up front. Then what you do is you're doing this potentially free thing. Maybe it's the flower garden. You're walking through it, checking it out, having some good conversation, seeing if you guys connect, seeing if you guys vibe. Then you can say, hey, why don't we go do this? And maybe that is something where you start to invest a little bit. That's okay. But do not lead with money and dinner. And it's so funny how men just fall right into that frame right away. Where would you take me on our first date? Oh, fucking dinner here, dinner there. Don't do that. And again, remember, you're screening her. So as you go through this process, you're looking to see, like, are we even going to vibe? Are we even going to connect? And if ain't in it, go, hey, I've really had a good time together. Maybe we'll connect in the future. Peace and get the fuck out. But y'all motherfuckers in such scarcity all the time. So as soon as you find a girl that likes you even a little bit, what do? You lead with your money. Let me take you here. Let me show you this. So guess what? That's the same thing that every other guy does as well. And then when you do that, you're falling into the same frame, and her mind goes, well, he took me to this place, and he took me to this place, and this guy took me to this place. And so you're competing in this strange dynamic, but rather flip the entire fucking script and go do something else that no other guy does. And it shows that you have confidence in yourself because this is how I get down. This is my world, and I'm allowing you an opportunity to step into my journey. That's actually what creates more attraction. I break this down in my free ebook, Double Your Dating. It's a man's guide to love. You can get it absolutely free in the description below. So make sure you do that so you can learn more about what I'm talking about right now.
I'm not a full vegan, but I think, healthy eating is good for the core and for the body.
Okay, so why did we end up popping his?
I eat meat. I'm not vegan at all. I love to eat like meat. I love food. I'm a foodie. So he had me at seafood.
Okay. And so why did you have your balloon unpopped for her?
There you go. And she fucking popped his balloon because he wanted to go to a vegan restaurant. Don't invest until you see investment from them. Keep it simple. Keep it casual. Yeah, that's it, motherfuckers. Don't fuck that up.
All right. So then, is it going to be a yes for you for her?
Yeah, it's a yes.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for him?
Yeah.
We got a man. I'll take this and you guys can go right on up. Let's make some noise for them, guys. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Jessica Carmen.
Jessica. Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 27 years old.
27. Okay, and what do you do?
I'm a doctor. I specialize in internal medicine. I'm a gymnast, and I also do cheerleading too. I started back that. So yeah, those are like the things I do. And I started a TikTok account like a week ago. And
Okay.
then also I post on YouTube.
Hey,
And that's
very
it.
nice. So what are some things you look for in a man?
Really, I'm looking for someone that knows what they want, someone that came here with the intention of finding love, and also someone that's like ready to settle down and has an end goal of getting married.
Okay.
Here's a good example of a woman who knows what she wants. What do you think her screening process is going to be like? As a man, you always just got to know the direction that you're going. That's the key. Know what you want, know your direction, and hold strong to that belief in that process in yourself.
We can have your name and age.
My name is Johnny, and my age is 34.
And Johnny, what do you do?
I'm a personal trainer.
Okay. Very cool. And so why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon because she's a doctor, for one.
Oh.
It's not a bad thing. It's just that I smoke a lot, and I know it's probably going to be a problem for her.
Okay.
And yeah, to be honest, that's the only reason, for real. Like, you look good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So is the smoking a problem for you with you being a doctor?
Yes, I don't really like cigarette smokers. But
I don't really smoke cigarettes. It's other things, but not cigarettes. But
So is Johnny someone that is your type?
yeah, I mean, you're a personal trainer. You look very fit, and so yeah, I like that.
Here's a quick, simple point. We will often admire something in someone else that we admire about ourselves. I could tell, I was just thinking in my mind, I'm like, she's in good shape. He's in good shape. So what does she see? A woman who is focused on her career will value a man who has focused on his career. A woman who values physical fitness is going to value that in a man. So it's not always about what you value. It's finding mutual alignment in what you both value.
And Justin, what do you do?
Well, I'm a CEO of a logistics company nationwide, semi-truck cleaning and fleet company.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Well, I mean, she's a very beautiful lady. It just seemed like she was a little downspoken. She wasn't very confident when she walked out. I like outspoken people, straight to the point, like, hey, what's up? I'm here. This is what we got going. So nothing against you. It's just you seem like a very nice person, but, you're not loud enough for me.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, honestly, I'm like really nervous being here.
Oh, I could tell,
Yeah.
that's why I don't want to like use that against you, but that's
Yeah.
what it is for right now, so.
That's fine.
So we do still have quite a few balloons left unpopped.
Yeah.
So I am going to go ahead and have you ask these guys a question just to help us narrow it down for you.
Okay. Does anyone have kids?
Ooh, okay, so or do you want us to go ask them like how many, all that stuff, or?
Yeah. How many kids do you have?
Let's start over here. Okay, if we can start with your name and age.
Hi, my name is Bassi. I'm 36. I'm going to be 37 in 4 days. So, yeah, I do have 2 kids. I have an 11-year-old son and a 12-year-old daughter.
Okay, your name and age and what you do.
My name is Kenneth. I work for a behavioral health company for my mother and my stepfather. I do have 1 kid, and he's 10 years old.
Your name and age.
My name is George. I'm 35.
And George, what do you do?
I'm a healthcare worker.
Okay. How many kids do you have?
I have 2,
Okay. How old?
9 and 6.
All right. Honestly, I'm gonna have to ask all of you guys that said yes to pop your balloon.
Okay. So let's start here since we're here. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I mean, she looked beautiful. I was just curious to see what she had more.
Something just to remember, right? You shouldn't be looking to be a fit for every woman. You want to be strong and confident in the things that you have and who you are. And then people will buy into that frame. If you're confident about having kids, yeah, I got 3 kids, this is how I am, bang, 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 whatever. They'll buy into it if you buy into it. So you always display that energy. The second thing, as an example, these men who do have kids, they're looking for a woman that appreciates that. Regardless of what it is, if you're younger, you're looking for a woman who appreciates a younger man. If you're an older, more mature man, you're looking for a woman that appreciates the value that an older man can bring into a relationship. If you're a father, you're looking for a woman that can appreciate what being a father creates and what that draws out of you as a person. That's a beautiful thing. For all you men out there who do have kids, you stay strong and confident in what you bring to the table and the value you present as a father.
Okay. All right. Let's start right on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Yeah. So my name is Josh. I'm 39 years old.
Josh, what do you do?
I'm a mental health therapist.
Okay. And then just to go ahead and answer a question.
Yeah. So basically, we kind of outgrew each other, right? So I feel like love is basically something that love is freedom. So I allowed her to explore and be free. So that's what we did. So it's basically that.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to our next guy. Your name and age.
Philip, and I'm 34.
And Philip, what do you do?
I'm the assistant track coach for Arizona State.
If you could just answer her question.
So the reason why my last relationship ended is because the more I got on my purpose, the more our interests just changed over time. We're still cordial to this day, but we just decided to go our separate ways. Haven't been married, haven't been engaged.
Okay. And have you ever cheated in a relationship before?
No.
Okay. All right.
Okay. One more. All right. Your name and age.
My name is Paul. I'm 39.
And Paul, what do you do?
ICU and vascular access nurse and property investor.
Nice. And if you can just go ahead and answer a question.
So my last relationship, I don't drink very much, and that was more of something that she partook in. Have some drinks at the restaurant and drink alone at home, and that's just a little bit too much for me because I rarely drink because I like to be in control of my body and stuff. I've never been married. are divorced and never cheated.
Very nice. Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and have you pop one of their balloons, just kind of based off of what you've heard so far and, you know, what you see, all that good stuff. So let me hand you a pick. Okay, so why did we end up popping his?
I guess when it comes to like immediate physical attraction, it just wasn't really there.
Again, men, you have to just understand what you want as well, right? Understand like what type of person wants to be a doctor and what that lifestyle is going to look like. She obviously takes very good care of her body. And what comes with that oftentimes is control, right? So she's probably the type of person that measures out all her food. She studies all the time for work. She's very ambitious. Those things can be very good, but there's always two sides of the coin. And so a person like that might be stiff, might be rigid, might be a little tight in a variety of ways. And so just understand that that works for you. Don't always take everything at face value for what maybe society says is shiny and bright. Maybe that's not so shiny and bright. I'm not saying that's not amazing and awesome that she does all those things or wants to do those things, but just understand what that's actually going to be like in a relationship. Don't just take it for face value. And when you understand that, what that does, it allows you to screen the other person. Just because society says you're cool and you're a doctor, maybe you make money, whatever that is, I don't even know if that's what I want in a relationship. So when I'm hanging out with you, that actually comes through in my vibe as I'm actually screening you because I'm like, yo, that ain't that dope. That's cool. But I'm also thinking about myself and what that's going to look like in a relationship. They can feel that energy and it'll actually make you more attractive. There's always two sides to every coin.
Okay, right over here.
So, what is some of your characteristics of a healthy relationship?
So I think loyalty is very important, and also communication, like making sure you're communicating. Like, for example, if you can't text me because you're busy all day, like just telling me in the morning, like, oh, I'm not going to be able to text, but I'll talk to you later, rather than just like, you know, ghosting me and like ignoring my messages. So I feel like communication, loyalty, those are all very important. Obviously not cheating and things like that. And then also making time for each other. So like, I'm not someone like, I don't expect someone to take me on a date like every single week, like all the time. Like, I understand. And then like, you know, there's free things that we can do. Like one of my dream dates is like a picnic and like in like the park or something. And like, I feel like, you know, that's something you could like buy $20 worth of groceries at Walmart and have it. I don't need to be taken somewhere like some fancy restaurant. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
So with your profession, do you feel like you're going to be able to have a balance between work and your personal life?
100%. So that's actually something like since I became a doctor, I just don't have time for people that say things like, oh, I don't have time for you. Because I feel like I'm someone that makes time for things that are important to me. Like I said, I do YouTube, I do gymnastics. I also teach gymnastics lessons in my free time. And so I have, you know, like very little free time, but I feel that I can make time for someone that I really care about and things that I really want to do. So I don't think it's an issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's time to pop.
So you're 39, and how old are you?
I'm 34.
34. Having kids is not something that I want to do like at this moment. And, you know, I just feel like you might be more ready to do something like that. So I'm going to have to.
All right, so my final question, is it going to be a yes for you for her?
Yes.
Okay, and is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
We got a match! I'll take this mic, and you guys can go right on up. Oh, you're good, girl. Don't worry about it. Hey! I didn't bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Jovanay.
Jovanay, how old are you?
28.
28, and what do you do?
I am a assistant community manager, and I'm also working to get my real estate license right now.
Okay, all right. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to gather my friends and family together. I like to, honestly, I like to turn on my music and pour some wine and cook, just hang out at home with my dog. And just sometimes I like to go out, but it just depends on like where we're going. But yeah.
All right. And now what are some things you look for in a man?
I look for an honest man, a man that has a lot of patience, one that is, you know, emotionally stable as well, someone that is on a path to spirituality with the Most High. So I look for that.
Okay, got it. And now what are some of your red flags? Like that you
Infidelity
breakers, I guess I
is a
should
red
say.
flag.
Mhm.
Infidelity, any domestic type of situation. So if you're not able to handle a conversation or have a mature conversation, I just don't do loud conversations at all. That also has to tie in with the emotional maturity as well. So those are like my main red flags. Also, someone who's not able to set a boundary for themselves and also respect boundaries as well. So
this is a good example of a more alpha energy from a female. I want you to understand this. So you can see it when you meet a woman like this. Very strong, very confident, professional, ambitious in a way, knows what she wants, very clear. And that's totally cool. So what is an alpha woman gonna want? She's gonna want a man who can be more alpha than she is. That allows her to feel safe and relaxed in a relationship. If an alpha woman finds herself in a relationship with a more beta male, they will end up resenting him later on. She'll feel like she got duped because it puts her in her masculine energy and it doesn't allow her to relax and move into that more feminine energy. Only an alpha male can do that. And so they will be more attracted to an alpha type of man. So one is like work on those characteristics in yourself. Remember, a woman will punish your weak beta bullshit, and that's a good thing. It helps you understand how to be a man, how to be strong, how to increase your confidence. And so with a woman like this, eye contact is going to be really important. That you can look her in the eyes. You can stay relaxed as you talk to her. She's the type of woman that might give you a shit test, meaning she's going to test, like, are you confident? Are you strong as a man? She's trying to cut to the chase. Like, yo, if we're going to do this, I got to know that you can fucking handle my shit, that you actually are who you say you are. My guess is we might even see some of that right now. She's going to screen for that. But as an alpha man, it's eye contact. It's staying relaxed. It's staying confident in who you are. Your body posture, square up on her. When she shit tests you, when she asks you questions that might even poke at your ego, you stay unreactive to it because you're confident and comfortable in who you are. So that is how you handle an alpha female. But most importantly, you just got to be that yourself. Be the alpha dude.
I am going to have you pop. How many balloons should we do? Let's do 2 balloons.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you pop 2 balloons just based off of, who doesn't really fall into your type or whatever it may be. So let me hand you this and you can just go ahead and pop those 2 and I'll ask you why you ended up popping.
Dang. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, and one more. All right, we can stay down here.
I'm sorry.
All right, let's start with your name and age.
What's up? I'm Justin, 34.
Okay, and Justin, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Well, she's very well spoken. She seems like a lady who knows what she wants. I'm approaching 35. I feel like I've done what I need to do as a young man, and I'm stepping into the next level. She seemed like she was up there at the next level. Other than that, that's the only reason why I kept it unpopped.
Okay, got it. So why did we end up popping his balloon?
It is just the height.
Missing out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying.
It would just be the height for me, I would say, or just my physical type.
For sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But you are very handsome. You're well dressed, though. I love the shades.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like the guy that you would call on the weekend.
Okay.
Thank you.
So my name is Josh. I believe a toxic trait that I have, possibly having some difficulty opening up. So that's like something I struggle with. So I want to know more about you, but I've noticed that, people said that I have difficulty open up. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You know what time it is. Time to pop.
Okay, how many?
1.
I work out. I like to hike. I'm a very active person. So, yeah, I go to the gym.
Okay. All right.
All right. Time to pop a balloon.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
All right. So why do you end up popping his?
I love everything about you. I love that you wear your heart on a sleeve because I do as well. I love that you're thoughtful. You take your time with conflict and confrontation. I just feel like as far as a match wise, I just wasn't feeling that initial connection. I'm so sorry.
I understand.
I'm so sorry.
Respect.
Okay, perfect. Let's head on back. All right. Let me bring you on up here. So I know you thought hard for those questions. So I don't know if you have any final questions, but any final questions between either one of you?
I don't have any final questions.
No. Me neither.
Okay. So is it a yes for you for her?
It's definitely yes.
Is it a yes for you for him?
It's a yes.
We got a match.
There you go. Look who she picked. Very strong, very alpha. Maybe the most alpha guy at least from a physical standpoint there. But I also noticed with this guy early on, his body posture. The whole time he had this like grounded type of energy. He was very framed up, meaning like he was just kind of forward. He was relaxed. He had no problem making eye contact with the women. He's more mature. So he's like 39 years old. And so remember, as you get older as a man, oftentimes that's one of the values that you can bring to relationship is you bring this more grounded, mature energy. And that can be very attractive to an alpha female because they're always out like metaphorically like hunting. And so when you are strong and relaxed and grounded in your energy as a man, as you mature, that's relaxing to them. And again, that allows them to move in that feminine energy because you have a healthy masculine frame. And so sure enough, look who she picked, a strong alpha frame. I just want you to get used to seeing that. Sometimes there's very like masculine, strong women, more alpha energy, and sometimes women are more relaxed in their feminine energy. Either one is okay, right? There's not right or wrong, but I just want you to understand how women can move in those energies and how to best communicate with them, how to best create attraction, and ultimately understanding and learning what type of woman you like to connect with. Like I get a lot of alpha type of women who are attracted to me. Why do you think that is? Because I'm grounded, I'm a little more mature, I have kids, I've worked through that kind of stuff, I've gone through a lot of stuff in my life, I've done martial arts for like 30 years, right? I have a natural, very grounding presence. And an alpha woman doesn't faze me because life don't fucking faze me. And they can sense that in you. There we have it, another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. I hope you enjoyed breaking down those insights with me. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.